Israel has carried out fresh airstrikes on Gaza after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered retaliation for one of the heaviest barrages of rocket fire by Hamas in months. The Israeli military said about half of the 10 rockets which were fired from Gaza late on Sunday landed inside Israel, while the remainder were shot down. One person was wounded by falling debris, Israeli medics said. Netanyahu issued the instruction for a strong response while on his way to Washington, where he is due to hold talks with U.S. President Donald Trump. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza said on Monday morning that at least 56 Palestinians had killed there by Israel over the previous 24 hours. A Palestinian journalist was killed and 9 others wounded when an airstrike hit a tent used by local media in Khan Yunis, southern Gaza. The Hamas government media office and the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate said. Reuters news agency said footage showed people trying to put out a blaze in the tent, which it said was inside the compound of Nasser Hospital. The dead journalist was identified by the Journalists Syndicate as Helmi Al-Faqawi of Palestine Today TV. The Israel Defense Forces IDF has not commented on the incident. Nasser, which is the largest hospital still functioning in Gaza, has been struck multiple times by the IDF. Since the start of the war in October 2023, Israel has repeatedly accused Hamas of using hospitals as covert bases and for storing weapons, which the group denies. Earlier, the IDF said it had hit the launcher which fired the rockets at Israel after ordering residents in several districts of Deir al-Balah in central Gaza to evacuate. Issuing the order, IDF Arabic spokesman Lolit Kol Aviche Adre warned that Israel would launch a severe strike on any area from which rockets are fired. Hamas said it fired the rockets in response to Israeli massacres of civilians in Gaza. Reuters news agency reported. Reuters people stand next to the remains of a car in Ashkelon following a Hamas rocket attack. 6:04:25 Reuters. Several rockets landed in the southern Israeli city of Ashkelon, causing damage. Footage from the Israeli city of Ashkelon showed flashes in the sky as sirens wailed and an explosion at the bottom of a block of flats during the rocket attack on Sunday night. The rate and scale of Hamas's rocket attacks sharply dropped after the first few months of the war as Israel intensively targeted its arsenals and launchers, but the group still intermittently fires at Israel in a sign that it still possesses capabilities. Israeli airstrikes continued overnight following the attack on the rocket launchers, with the official Palestinian news agency Wafa reporting that sites in North, Central, and South Gaza were hit. Efforts to try to restore a ceasefire are continuing, with French President Emmanuel Macron holding talks in Cairo on Monday with Egyptian President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi and Jordan's King Abdullah II Benja.